Hey guys, GameDog here, and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic 3. Okay, so Sonic? Actually, he's alright. Okay, so we're in Sandopolis Zone, the desert level of the game. And you know what? This is actually... Why did I jump into that? This is actually one of my favorite levels. And you know what? As I was recording this level, I actually found out a whole bunch of new kind of like speedrunning tactics and like a whole bunch of ways to make this run look so fancy. So you're gonna see a lot of those in this run. Okay. So anyway, Sandopolis has a lot of sandfalls and waterfalls, and a lot of these areas we can jump down and not be able to get back up again. And because of this, the level has a lot. You know, whenever I play a Sonic game, a general rule I'd like to keep in mind is the higher up you are, the more cool things you'll find. And I think this level is a perfect example of that, because pretty much the higher up you are, pretty much the better you're doing. Because Sonic, in my opinion, has always been a game or a series that's always been like revolved around reactions. Oh, and I love this too. You can spin dash in front of these and push them just as well as just normally pushing them. This comes in real help in the second act. You'll see what I mean later. Okay, so those scorpion enemies are real jerks, by the way. You go right up to them, and then they try and fire their tail at you. Okay. So we're going to be doing special stage number 4 or 5, I think. I think it's 4. Wait, 1, 7... Yeah, it's 4. Okay. Okay. That might be 4, I don't know. So anyway, this one is actually kind of easy. Also, I don't find these Super Emerald challenges that hard. A couple of them I find tricky, especially the next one, but for the most part, they're rather easy in my opinion. I don't know. Oh yeah, I just remember this is the 5th one, I think. I don't know. Just pretend I didn't say anything. Okay, so the real challenge behind this one is trying to find the clusters of blue orbs. Now that you could probably say that about every single one, but this one especially, because you're gonna spend less of your time doing like little gauntlets or trying to jump across things, and more time trying to find the clusters in general. Yeah, here's one right here. And keep in mind that you can circle them to create rings. Yeah, I might have mentioned this before, but if you want a perfect rating, which gives you a continue when you finish a special stage, you have to collect every single ring in a special stage. It's hard to do later on. I think I showed it off once, though. Yeah, so we got a Super Emerald. Let's see, right there. Yeah, I think the one up top is number 5. I'm planning to get 6 in the next part, and then I'll get 7 off screen while showing you this trick I happen to know. Okay, ooh, I almost got crushed by that. Yes, crushing has always been an instant death trap in Sonic games. It's like spikes in the Mega Man games. I never got the point of that. Why are spikes so deadly? Like even when you're going up across it. Okay, so here we have these little gimmicks right here. These little zip lines. There are 2 kinds of them. So the ones that hit you with their tail. Okay, there are the kinds that have you go back and forth between 2 walls, and then there are kinds that jump you across 1 wall. And now we have a lightning shield. You know, if there is one problem I do have with the Sonic 3 areas of this game, is that you barely get any special shields. Like, in the first half of the game, the first 6 zones, they're all over the place, yet you rarely see them in the second half of the game. And it's a little nitpick I have of the game. I really wish there were more special shields, or elemental shields, yeah, that's what they're called. In the Sonic and Knuckles expansion. Okay, now here I'm going to show off a glitch. Go on one of these and spin dash, and when you land in the sand, notice that the little things from the spin dash are still on me. And when I land again, my physics are all messed up. Like, honestly, it's really weird. It's fun to experiment around with that. You can also do it here, though I didn't get it to work this time. I'd also make these waterfalls go faster. Just something that'd be a bit more interesting, in my opinion, or a bit more interesting to watch. Those things have killed me many a times, and oh yes, that was good. Ow. Okay, so basically how I like to record these runs is I pick a level, and then I like record it like 7 times, and I pick my favorite. Oh, right there. Honestly, those things are such jerks. There's another one right there. Also, I hate those scorpion badniks. Okay, and here I am trying to do the glitch again, though. I think, yeah, there's no sand at the bottom. Okay. So I think I got... Oh, yes, please be sand at the bottom. Oh, I missed the sand. Okay, so anyway, we have this pyramid from... Get in front of me, please. Yeah, I've actually never had that happen to me before. Though if you touch the sand, you actually go back in the foreground again. That's right, headbang, Sonic. You're awesome at it. Okay. Now this boss is pathetically easy. It's a giant stone golem. Now there are two ways to defeat it, and I'm gonna half and half do both of them. The first one is to have it just jump towards you and land in this giant pit of sand. Yes, it's a really stupid boss in that sense. Yes, Sonic, that is the boss. I always love doing this, having Sonic like point at the boss. Yep, that's the boss right there. That's a terrible Sonic impersonation. Okay, now one of my favorite things to do with this boss is to spin dash under him, spin dash the other way, jump and hit him into the sand. That is so badass to do. Okay, so there we go. Bounce that signpost. I love that you can do that. Oh, better get that. Oh boy. I wonder what happens if I were to end the level on the other side. When I get stuck on the computer monitor, I might try that sometime. Okay. To Act 2! And now we're inside the pyramid. Okay, now I gotta point out before we start this, I'm going to try a self-imposed challenge. Now, the gun behind this level is, there are these lights, those little lights right there, and if you pull them all the way down, they turn the lights back on. As you can see, it's completely dark as of now. Now, the thing is, though, well, it actually, the reason why you want the lights on is actually explained later in the level. And basically, if you don't turn the light... Actually, I'll explain the lights later, but basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to go through the entire level without turning the lights on. And these guys are the reasons why you want the lights on. We have these ghosts with Batman ears that are going to be following you throughout the entire level. And basically, as long as the room is completely dark, they're going to be chasing you. They're going to be chasing you for this entire level, and it's extremely annoying. Ugh. Yeah, like that. See right there? And, ugh. I'm trying to do a self-imposed challenge by not turning the lights on. So basically, whenever I'm on one of those, yeah. So basically, I'm never going to turn them off. So those little switches, I'm not going to be pulling any of them. Ooh, ow. This might make it a bit hard for you guys in YouTube land to see, but you know what? It's a challenge, and I like challenges. Like, this part was hard for me to do. I don't know why. That's right, just do that. See, this is what I meant when I said you want to kind of master that trick of being able to spin dash next to switches, because what that allows you to do is it allows you to spin dash in place, which makes it so these enemies can't hurt you. That's right, these ghosts may look intimidating, but a trick you can actually do to avoid getting hit by them is to spin dash. If you're spin dashing, you are completely immune for these ghosts. See, they go into me, and then they just disappear without being hurt at all. They're a bit like normal badniks in a way. It's like that little trick in Launch Base, if that makes any sense. So anyway, oh, that's another crusher that got me a couple times. Ugh, I hate the crushers in this level. You know, now that I think about it, I really hate desert levels in general. And the reason why is because they're so trap-filled. Honestly, people hate ice levels, but personally, I don't find them that bad. The levels I can't stand are the obligatory desert levels. Like, they're so trap-filled, they have so many one-hit kill moves. The enemies in these areas are usually the most annoying, like those scorpion guys we saw earlier. It's just like, honestly, people think ice levels are bad. For me, it's like desert levels are my pet peeve, especially pyramid levels. I don't know why. Any game I play that has a desert level in it, I usually don't like. The only no exception to this is Dry Ruins in Mario Kart Wii, which is actually my favorite track in the game. That's if you even count that, considering it's a racing game. Okay, now in this area, what you're actually not seeing, because I'm playing as Tails and cheating the entire system, is that there is sand rising in this entire section. You might have saw it at the bottom right there. And basically, if it catches up to you, it can crush you against the ceiling. Once again, more instant kill traps more instant kill traps in desert levels. That part right there is especially tense, and this is the hardest part of the stage right here. Now, you can go left and get an extra life, but I really don't recommend it, even when you're playing as Tails and can break the entire level. Because it's just so hard to get in and get out, and then push it back in time for you to actually not get crushed. Oh, and I love this part right here. Look how fast this door closes. I love that. There's another one in the stage 2. I got hit again. Okay. Whenever you see one of these, I recommend trying to go on top of it, because sometimes there are secret passages you can take. I don't know. Yeah, so basically, yeah, I'm doing pretty good at this challenge. You know, this is one of those few examples which I actually want to see if I can get a lot of people to post a video response to this video. And what I want you guys to respond on, or post a video response about, is trying to beat this level as Tails doing the same challenge I'm doing. And basically, the simple rule is the fastest time wins. Honestly, this is a fun challenge I just decided to try for the sake of this LP. And if I can do this, and I did this pretty well in my opinion, I might try and improve it later. Maybe post it later if I can. Okay, we're about ending up on the final parts of the stage here. Fly up here and you can get to a shortcut and a ghost to the face. Okay. Honestly, once you're used to it, these ghosts aren't that bad. Just remember to spin dash whenever you're on one of these switches, because the ghosts can't hurt you when you're doing that. Now, this part is actually quite easy. You need to come up here and... Okay, apparently you can't hit that with your tails. Come up here and, there's a little secret here. Through that door right there on my right is a special stage. Once again, I'm gonna get the second to last one, the last level, and then just show you guys a trick on the final level. Okay. When you get to the final boss here, the lights turn on automatically, and now the boss is this giant sandstone golem. Because that's what it strikes me as. And basically, you hit it. Well, basically, this boss kind of has a shield. And what you gotta do with the shield is you gotta hit it where it's not spiked, and the shield will just come right off. Then you'll be able to hit Robotnik, no problem. When the shield comes back, it'll most likely push you back. The best way to hit this guy is to jump up on its arm when it's walking towards you. You can't jump on the arm in the background. It's a pretty easy boss in my opinion, even easier in the super forms, and you know what? You shouldn't die to it. Tails got through Act 2. So there we go. See you in the next part.